How are you all doing today? I hope you're all good. We thank God for a beautiful day like this. So I'm out here in front of my my front garden, to record this video. So you may hear a little bit of background noise when cars are passing. So I have to apologize in advance that you bear with me. But it's a beautiful day, so I think I felt like coming out here to record this. Hope you're all good. I promised you in my video last week that I'm going to do an update regarding my profession, occupational health, because a lot of people actually showed some interest and they want to know more. So I've looked into the universities which are offering this course in occupational health, and I noticed that there are quite a few universities which are offering it, and the ones I looked into are University of Middlesex. I think it's similar or the same as University of Brunel. I'm not sure, but University of Middlesex offers it, and Greenwich School of Management also offer this. They combine it with health and safety and environmental risks. I think most universities now offer this in line with health and safety, because even in my workplace we work hand in hand with health and safety. So when I did my degree, we just did straightforward occupational health. But these days, I think some of the universities are combining it with health and safety, which is good. That means you can work in health and safety or purely in occupational health. Other universities I looked into, University of Manchester, and there's also Metropolitan University of Manchester. They do that as well. There's a Cardiff Metropolitan University in Cardiff. They do that as well. Cardiff is in Wales. And the Cumbria University, their branch at Lancaster, actually does the degree as well. I think the best thing, if anybody's interested, the best thing is to go into UCAS. You know, in UK here, UCAS, when you want to go to uni to do any course, you have to go through UCAS. UCAS is a universities and colleges admission services. Universities and colleges admission services. That's what UCAS is. So that's some of the places you can do this degree program. But some of them are even offer it as a master's program. But the best thing is to go into UCAS. You get all the information you need there to know exactly which university are offering what and what you need, and the payment and how many years, if you are going to do it part-time or full-time. So that's the best place to go. And as far as I know, this is only for UK. I don't know about EU countries, whether they do occupational health there. I did not look into that, but this is mainly for UK I looked into. And before we even go on, you may be wondering, what is this occupational health? What do they do? Occupational health is an area of work in public health to promote and maintain highest degree of physical and mental and social well-being of workers in all occupations. Yeah, and by the way, under NMC, we are registered under public health. So that's where occupational health is registered under Nursing and Midwifery Council, because we have that's the body that we work with in UK here. So that's in a nutshell what occupational health is all about. Our job is to keep people well at work, physically and mentally, and the health managers to support and look after their employees or clients better. We help managers to resolve a situation where an employee's health might be affecting their fitness to carry out their job, or their job may be adversely affecting their health in some way. This is where we come in. So we are in the middle. Sometimes when people are referred to occupational health, they're so worried. They're worried that they're being referred. They think, but we have to allay their fears and tell them that we are in between yourselves and managers to support you to make sure that you're working very well in the workplace. So it's not a thing to worry about, but something of a supportive nature. So we have to allay their fears in that respect and then tell them what our job is all about. That our job is mainly advisory. We get information from management, we get information from the employee, then we use that to form our advice. to the managers, whether they need to have a adjustment to their role, whether they need to change to do a redeployment depending on the situation. But before, I forgot to mention that in occupational health, we have occupational health advisors or practitioners like myself, and then we have occupational health doctors as well. So we have medical doctors who are specialists in occupational health. So in certain cases like ill health retirement and stuff like that, we move them to occupational health physicians. That the doctors, yes. So we have occupational health doctors as well. So they deal with the more complicated cases like leading to either ill health retirement or other form of big thing that we need to do a big adjustment or redeployment. The occupational health physicians are there to, sorry, there's a car passing, let's just, yeah. So occupational health physicians are there to pick those ones up. So we work hand in hand with them. If we think that a case needs to be referred to them, based on our assessment, we can make that decision. Or even during a triage, because when managers refer people to us, we have to triage the referrals and then decide whether it's something for the occupational health practitioner to deal with, or something that we need to refer to the physician. So, and our job, in a nutshell, involves quite a number of things. The first one is pre-employment screening. We screen people before they come into the workplace. Now it's very hard to say, oh, this person is not fit for this job. We may advise some reasonable adjustments to enable that employee to be able to, that person to be able to do the job. So pre-employment is high on our thing. That's the first thing people do when they come into the workplace. So we do pre-employment screening. We also ensure compliance with health and safety regulations and help in maintaining a healthy workforce. Yeah, we also help in preventing and removing health risks arising in the workplace and advising on ergonomic issues and workplace design. So we make sure that people are working smartly and that their job is not affecting, the way they sit or the way they do their job is not adversely affecting their health, and so on. So this is what occupational health does in a nutshell. We also work hand in hand with managers to tell them what is needed in a referral form, because sometimes some of the referrals we get is something that needs to be dealt with by managers. So we have to keep educating and re-educating them to know what our job is and the type of things we expect in a referral document. To be able to get the best out of occupational health, we have to make sure that the referrals we are getting are appropriate. Yeah, so these just in a nutshell what we do. Sometimes the managers may ask us questions about the person's fitness for that job. If people went off sick and they're coming back, we have to advise, are they going to come back fully, or are they going to come back on a phased return, or are they going to come back and not to do either day, night shift or whatever for a little while, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot. We always base our advice on the information we get from the referral document and the information we get from the employee when we assess them. Then we can now make an informed decision and give our advice. And our job is advisory, and we cannot force the managers or management to do what they feel that they cannot do. Another thing that I have to mention before I conclude is our job. We do, there's a lot of questions, in fact almost all the referrals, this question about Equality Act. Equality Act 2010 is like a disability. If I say I'm going to maybe cover Equality Act next time in a different video under something, there's another thing I want to bring up to us, and I'll talk about Equality Act in that video. So let me not bore you with Equality Act now, but our job, most of our referrals, they'll ask us whether the person's condition is covered by Equality Act. Yeah, 2010. So I'll tell you more about Equality Act in my next video when I'm going to talk about something. I won't tell you what it is now, but Equality Act will come into that to tell you what actually Equality Act is all about and how we determine whether somebody is likely or unlikely to be covered by Equality Act. That's a big part of OH as well. I'm going to stop here actually, because if I go on and on, there's a lot in occupational health. But if you need more information, you can DM me directly. If you're interested in getting into this profession, you can DM me directly if there's other things you need to know, and I'll be more than happy to help to answer your questions. I don't want this video to be too long. I just want to bring out here in a nutshell what we do. Okay, I hope you have benefited from this, and please share me out. There might be other people out there who may be interested in branching out of nursing, different kind of nursing, to get into occupational health, because as I said to you in my previous video, there's not a lot of us. We are so short-staffed everywhere. People are looking for occupational health advisors or practitioners, so it's a good branch out, or something good that you may want to consider. And yeah, please get in touch with me if you need to know more. I don't want this video to be too long. I just want to bring out here in a nutshell what we do, and I'll see you again very soon. God bless you, and I'm sure this has helped a little bit. God bless you.